Mounting Steve! Mounting Steve! Oh. Hey, how are ya? Hey, how are ya? It's me again, depressed Kevin, anxious Anthony, mental illness Marvin. I'm here at this former elementary school and baseball diamond that's been torn down for probably 2 years, and it will soon be a subdivision. More tax dollars for the city. This is Stealth Camp number 55, and I've got this camouflage see-through tent that I'm going to try out tonight, and that's what we're doing. We're stealth camping in a camouflage opaque see-through tent. I have not opened it, taken it out of the package, nothing yet, but tonight we're gonna set this bad boy up and see how it does. So I have no idea if it's waterproof. It's supposed to storm really bad starting in about 2 hours. Rain all night long. So Stealth Camp 55, my anxiety is really bad. I'm here, we're doing this, let's go do this. School's actually been torn down probably for 4 years now, but this will soon be a subdivision. Prefabricated American condos that come in with warped lumber on a truck ready to be put together in 36 hours from the low 400,000s. Here's this old baseball diamond back here that has also been torn down, and we're gonna set this thing up and camp back here. I mean, I'm still pretty unexposed back here, but can't really see anything outside. So I'm not really sure where to set this up. I'm thinking like right here would be good, kind of tucked behind this hawk. It's all nice and open and level. Not really 100% sure. Actually, right over here looks perfect, nice and flat, and even tucked more behind this hawk. So we're gonna set up over here. And I said it in more recent videos, I know I'm like the least stealthy, goober, idiotic stealth camper, but that's just me. I don't pretend to be anything that I'm not. I don't act. I maybe turn it on like 10% just to get in camera filming mode, but I'm a stealth camper. I'm an outdoorsman. I'm a fisherman, content creator. This is me. I have to learn to be comfortable in my own skin and realize that if I'm going to be out here doing these type of things and putting myself out there, you know, I have mental health issues. I'm hyper manic. I have high energy. I also have very low lows. Whether people like me or not, I have to be willing to take on and accept all of that, especially the criticism. So that's one of my new mindset goals, is to be okay with everything. This is the Vista 360 Pro Camo Ground Hunting Blind from Fun Ho Run. So I'm using it as a tent tonight, but technically it is a hunting blind, but still a tent by trade. Yeah, in about hour and a half, 2 hours, it's supposed to start pouring rain, about an inch of rain over the next 24 hours. It's not supposed to stop. So not only are we going to test its stealthiness and spatial amenities inside all night, but we're going to test its weatherproof abilities as well. It's supposed to take less than 1 minute to set up because it's got like that pop-up technology that a lot of like Walmart tents and things like that I've seen are using that now. Like all the corners and tent poles and things like that are all like kind of like K'NEX or Lego style. Like they all just snap into place very quickly so you can erect it. So I can assure you we'll find out. Again, I don't have the instructions out. Probably should get those out, but we're just winging it. I told them I'd give them a comprehensive review. They said that it takes less than a minute to set up. How do you get it to? Okay. It takes less than a minute to set up once you've actually done it once or twice. So I'm just literally setting it up on the fly. I have to figure it out because I'm an outdoor content creator. I have to know what I'm doing. So this is the top. So what are these all like? Oh, I see. Okay. You just like push them out, put some strength into it, then push them out, and it comes together pretty easily. So, all right, this is put together. It's actually really cool. I see exactly what they're talking about. So you can't see in at all, but I can see everything. I can see out perfectly, minus like the mesh. I'll show you in a second. Wow, this is super cool. Okay, so it came with a nice little stool for in there. I'll actually use that. I brought my little chair, but we'll use this. So put that over there. A nice little stool, it looks like. And then there's some, I can feel them in here, stakes and rope. Oops, always pick up your trash. We'll do this for right now because literally there's no need to stake that out. It's not pulling out any further. It's set up pretty good as it is. So check this out. So it's literally panoramic walls in here. So I can see out, literally. My truck's right there behind the big weed and dirt pile. There's the tent bag. There's these little viewfinder holes. When I saw the Amazon links and whatnot, I knew what it looked like from the inside based on the photos, but I did not expect this. Honestly, it's kind of like, it's trippy. It's like psychedelic because all these little black dots, to the camera, it probably looks pretty straight on and straightforward, but to my eyes, the light's like bouncing. It's weird. It's gonna take a minute to get used to. I'm gonna keep these profile things open to kind of even out the light in here. So let me get situated real quick. All right, this is super cool, super cool. So you can see behind me, I can see out perfectly. So let me get this stool they gave me. Thank you for including a stool. Fun how run. Oh yeah, it's just a little, it's a Steve Wallace stool. We'll call it the Steve stool in honor of Steve. Ooh, that's forgiving on the crotch. Wah, king of the castle, king of the castle. The Steve stool. I'm now mounting like Steve. Steve Wallace knows how to mount, and now I'm mounting like Steve. Steve Wallace mount. Mounting with Steve. This is a stealth camper's dream. Okay, so there's another zipper door right there. And yeah, literally, it folds out of itself. There's on the top one of these, and then 4 walls each have these little caps, and you just push it out to set them up. And then I did it off camera, but to take it down, you just pop these back and it all folds back into itself. Accoutrement, accoutrement, accoutrement. My one concern is how waterproof it's gonna be in here. The roof is, oh no. Is there a tear in the roof? It looks like it came with a tear in the roof. That is not good. I literally, yeah, there's some holes in this patchwork up here. I can see light coming through right there, right along this seam, and it was ripped right here a little bit. Couple holes in the corner seams, so it's not perfect. Yeah, I could see a couple holes in each of the corners. Yeah, even underneath all this, yeah, that might be an issue. Mounting with Steve Wallace. Mount accoutrement. Mounting with Steve. Mounting with Steve. Mounting with Steve. Mounting with Steve. It's very cozy in here because I can see out, so I don't feel like claustrophobic. Not that I ever really do in my tents. I have a couple different tents, bigger, smaller. And yeah, you can't see in at all. I'm kind of glad that I didn't camp last night or the night before. My gear has been ready to go, but my anxiety, as I said in last week's video, has been insurmountable. But we pushed ourselves to come out here today, and we're here. Point being, as I was saying, I'm glad I decided to come out tonight, even if I should have had this video done already, because of the incoming weather. So I will know for sure on the first use if this thing is weatherproof, and can also include that in my review. Stealth factor, great. Easy to assemble, great. Roominess in there, and the gimmick of what it actually is, like a panoramic 360 view, great. So far everything about it is super awesome, but we still have some time before it rains, so we're gonna cook dinner and do all that now. What do you say we cook some dinner? I've been waiting to have this particular dinner for months and months. I've also tried to have this dinner at least 3, if not 4 times. This is the 4th or 5th time. So Daniel from Hammock Mountain. This dinner tonight is for you.
The American stealth camper, with his camouflage nectar hive, will now enter through this majestic yet camouflage orifice and hunker down, eating a mountain house chicken and dumpling freeze-dried meal prepared maybe many moons ago by another American factory worker. Perhaps he didn't wash his hands, but germs preside forever inside of freeze-dried meal bags, and the American stealth camper is about to find out the meaning of chicken and dumplings, metaphorically, physically, but first he must enter the orifice.
And he always must come back for the camera.
Mounting Steve! Mounting Steve!
This meal, just like my bivy tent, has cursed me. The bivy tent, the first like 3 or 4 times I slept in it were busts, getting attacked, getting kicked out of a campsite, etc. Same thing with this. The last like 3 times I've brought it to eat have been fails or busts, or like the church was the last one when I got kicked out immediately. So we're gonna devour this, the chicken and dumplings mountain house. I've never tried it. My good friend and great overall outdoor content creator just like me, Daniel from Hammock Mountain, said this one is his favorite. I'm a big mountain house fan. I've tried, I think, 12, 14, 15 of them. I still have 7 or 8, 9, 10 at home left to try. This is one I've never tried, so we're gonna get this going now. Because I'm an outdoor content creator and I like $12 freeze-dried meals. Water. Jet boil, because I'm an outdoor content creator, and we got the fork, spoon in here, and a lighter and stuff. Isobutane fossil fuel canisters for sustainability, because I'm an outdoor content creator. I say this with every freeze-dried meal I've made on the channel, whether it's Mountain House or a different brand. I always add about 20-25% less water, because I'd rather have the meal be a little more dry than too soupy. You can't de-soupify, but you can always add a little more liquefy accoutrement. So 27, that's about right. It's about between 9 and 10 ounces. So we'll let that, so we'll let this boil and then do our thing. I'm not gonna do a 5-minute speech, but I wanna let everybody know I have mental health issues. I'm suffering right now from terrible anxiety even as I shoot this. I'm putting on a brave face right now, and I'm out here forcing myself to be productive. I'm having fun. I am having fun and get something done, something positive. I've been struggling really badly lately, which I said in last week's video. I just want to let everybody know, if you're struggling with mental health issues, PTSD, trauma, depression, anxiety, substance abuse, anything under that umbrella, you are not alone. You are cared for. People love you. People are here for you. Reach out to me. I will help you any way that I possibly can. My email and Instagram are in the description of every video. I almost didn't come out and film again today. For the past 4 weeks in a row, I've had videos I wanted to shoot. I've been uploading my safety backup videos in case I couldn't film, because I didn't have the stomach to come out and force myself to make a video. Including last week, I shot a mental health video because I didn't want to waste another backup video, and I did not want to, it's not that I didn't want to, I did want to. I could not muscle up the strength to put everything aside and get out. I forced myself to do so today. I am having fun. It's it's kind of a breath of fresh air. But you're not alone. I'll help you any way that I possibly can, and that's one of the big things with this community that we've built in our building, is that it's very, very important that we're all on the same page with ending the stigma and supporting each other and being there for each other, because too many people are gone when they didn't have to be, because they felt they had no one to turn to, whether it's from judgment, fear of being ridiculed, having nobody or thinking nobody would care, and it's just not the case. So let's keep this going. You are not alone. I love all of you. So I always add about 20% less water, and I always let it sit about 20% longer. So wait 5 minutes, so we're gonna wait about 7 minutes. I don't want to burn myself, but okay. Oh, that smells really, really good. So timer just went off. Ooh-wee. So that looks really good, smells really good. And again, I'm glad I added less water because it's still a tad soupy. So we'll try a little mockery bite, one mock bite, everyone knows the rules.
Oh! Mounting Steve!
One of the best for sure, just on the initial taste tests, what it ferment the rest of the way. But before I even take an actual bite, just tasting the gruel juice, I'm gonna add that immediately to my buy again list, because that is phenomenal. Accoutrement. Yeah, it's almost like a flambe souffle. If you're worried about getting ground accoutrement, you shouldn't go camping. All right, let's try this. I'm an outdoor content creator. One bite, everyone knows the rules. Oh, I'm an outdoor content creator! Accoutrement! Top notch. Right up there with some of my favorites. It's like chicken and dumplings, like Keenan and Kel, Siskel and Ebert, Penn and Teller, Rick Grimes and Daryl Dixon, Matthew Norris, M&M's, Twix, chicken and dumplings. I didn't get it on camera, but that thing just blew off my head and tumbled. We're gonna stake it down, hang on. Literally just tumbled. Unfortunately, it is the last week of October, so this coming Saturday, I think, what is it, at 2 a.m. it goes back to 1 a.m. I think fall back, right? I know every year they talk about repealing that and just making it standard time all year round. I don't know why they always drop the ball there, but it would be nice just for it to be natural time, comes and goes as the year goes on, instead of making the days drastically more miserable in wintertime with the lack of light. So next week when I'm camping, it will be darker longer. Put all my cooking gear back in the truck, so if I need to throw my camera gear in my book bag, I have room. Got my sleeping pad, my sleeping bag, my stealth pillow. Okay, all right, so mounting Steve, mounting Steve. Oh, 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 oh. Well, I just flipped, okay, I just flipped the tent over. I was mounting Steve and I flipped over the entire tent. So check this out. All right, that actually kind of hurt a little bit. The stool collapsed on me and I rolled backward. All right, there's a little bit more rain. All right, let's bring this out. It's past 9 o'clock now. I'm situated. Rain should definitely be here within an hour, according to the radar. Heavy rain, non-stop throughout the night. I'm gonna set up my bed stuff and lay down. All right, so I'm just also battening down the hatches on all these windows and whatnot, making sure all these zippers are tight, because once it starts pouring, my truck's 200 yards that way, but if I have to make a daring escape, I'm just gonna leave everything in here wet and whatnot and go. But if I can deal with it, I want to be as dry as possible. So kind of seal everything up, and then we're gonna lay down and I'm just gonna shut my eyes and try and wait it out. So either I'll make it through the night or I won't. Being able to see, I mean, it's dark obviously, but I could still see everything. There's plenty of light pollution around. There's roads there, homes and whatnot, street lights on that far side, so I can see pretty good if I were just standing out there. But being in here, obviously I can see pretty well too, and being able to see outside the walls of this tent is very, very, it's trippy, because I feel like super exposed, but I'm not. Nobody can see in here, but I can literally see everything. I can see my truck, I can see cars driving by, I can see street lights, I can see the tree line, I can see those rear porch lights and whatnot. This is wild. All right, well, the night just keeps dragging on, and I feel like I'm just waiting for this rain and it's not helping me at all. But my anxiety is just off the charts, to the point where like I'm out here and I'm dealing with it. I'm just laughing because like so much of my life I've gone through so much of it and done so many things and I'm just laughing because I've just been living with it and dealing with it and coming out and camping with it and going to work with it. And I'm gonna lay down, shut my eyes, and my goal is to just fall asleep. And if I'm not woken up by being soaked or by rain pouring in here, it's a good thing. If I wake up in the middle of the night and am soaked, that will kind of suck. I'll have to make an executive decision. And if I wake up in the morning or make it through the night, we'll just assess how wet or dry everything stayed when the morning comes. So per usual, if anything interesting happens, I will update you. If not, pretty chill, relaxed, low stakes stealth camp tonight. Just kind of back to basics. We're out here dealing with it. I pulled myself up by my bootstraps and I'm out here. So much love to all of you, and we will see what happens. Very cold out, I'm shivering, and it's definitely leaking in here. It's hard to say exactly from where, but those side orifices, it's coming from there for sure, and then it's definitely leaking at the seams on top a little bit and kind of just dripping down on me. I repositioned, so instead of sleeping straight across, I'm sleeping diagonal, so I'm not right up against the side of the tent. I figured that would help me fare better from potentially getting very wet depending which way the rain's coming from. And I'm getting wet for sure. I'll keep you posted. The real rain is still yet to come, so we'll see what happens. Well, I've actually slept for a little bit. Jessica just called to check in. It's cold. It's pretty cold. I'm getting dripped on. Everything's a little damp, but I'm not soaked yet by any means. Still got a long way to go throughout the night, but I'm gonna try and go back to bed while I'm still tired. And then the way things are going now seems to be holding its own. Everything's definitely a little wet, but not soaked. For right now, I'll take that. So Darkest hours of the night. Nothing is soaked. There's the Mounting Steve. There's the cover. Yeah, that's pretty. I don't know how well the camera's gonna pick it up. Yeah, that's soaking wet. I don't know what to do because this, you know, and the heaviest of the rain still has not come. I'm gonna try to go back to bed. I will keep you updated. I'm wide awake. I'm frozen. Morning. Okay, this is a miserable way to wake up. It's 35 degrees right now. Everything in here is completely soaked. My hat, the bag for this tent, my sleeping bag. Luckily I stayed mostly dry, but everything in here is completely soaked to the bone. This tent is not weatherproof. You can see misery, and it's just, everything is just soaked, including the ground. So the sun is just my alarm just went off at 7 a.m. I just want to get out of here now. This is a miserable evening. Well, I'm showing you out the window, but I don't know if you can actually see, but I can see the, sorry, my brain is not turned on yet. I think what I might do is honestly just pull my truck up here, open the truck bed. It's still pouring, I guess I should point out in case you couldn't tell. I'm getting dripped on in here too. It's like the worst feeling in the world at 7 o'clock in the morning. I think I'm gonna pull my truck bed up and just stuff all this in the bed and worry about it later, because I just want to get home and dry. Alright, so I have the gate open. I don't know how I'm going to collapse this thing though, because I've never done it before and it's just pouring. I guess it doesn't matter if I get any more wet because I'm going home after. Okay, Mounting Steve! Mounting Steve! I'm just going to grab stuff, I guess. Then it should fold up. Oh, you get the camera. Damn it, I don't want to turn the camera off though. My hands are literally frozen. All right, this thing's about to collapse. Yeah, it's gonna fall over on me. Okay. All right, let me get out of here. All right, this thing is collapsing on me. Hang on. Son of a... Okay, one more side. Ah. All right, let me get this. You know what, we'll get the shot. We're almost done. Okay, this is... Oh! Not optimal. How do I... Oh, in the top, of course. Alright. And the sun rises! Alright, well, it's morning time. I think that Fun Home Run hunting blind is awesome. It's an awesome tent. Awesome setup, easy takedown. That did take less than a minute to take down, even in the pouring rain. I didn't get it stuffed in the bag, obviously, but I see how it folds up into itself. Super nice. But honest review, if you're out there hunting, sitting on a Mounting Steve stool or chair or something like that, and it's pouring, you'd probably be okay if you're off the ground. But if you're trying to use it to sleep in during weather, it's not going to happen. Stealth Camp 55 in the books. I would say this is one of the more cold and wet and miserable endings to a video. It wasn't very much fun once it started raining throughout the process as well. Now we're just gonna go home and start the day. My favorite part of shooting videos is being done in the morning and still having to go to work and go about my day. Thank you all so much for being here as always. Thank you all so much for reaching out and caring and being so kind and supportive to me when I share my struggles. I try to give it back to all of you as much as I possibly can. Again, my contact info down in the description, Instagram and email. There's also a buy me a coffee link. There's merchandise available if you're looking for a nice Christmas gift or a nice hoodie for this cold weather. I appreciate you all very, very much. I'm gonna try and stay, I'm back on the horse, I guess now. I'm gonna try and stay on the horse as much as possible. But you know, ups and downs are a part of life, and right now I'm trying to climb out of it down. So thank you all again for being here with me. Again, I'm here for all of you. If you need anything, please subscribe, like, comment, do all that good stuff. I'm gonna go drink coffee, get warm, and go to work. Thank you all so much again for being here. Much love to all of you, and we will see you on the next one.